popping up for no reason when I'm trying to do stuff with the phone, and then I start yelling at it saying, I don't want you, blah blah blah, and it'll come up again. Bixby. I don't like that. Okay, the roads look good. Roads are good. We have chat? Live chat, yeah, live chat. Kim, hello Kim. Hello. So turning you guys around here. There we go. There we go. Hello, Yarn Moods, Crafting Adventures with Amy. Sandy, hi girl. Hello. Hello, hello. We're in Wyoming again. So, I just went through Arlington, which is in the Elk Mountain area between Laramie and Rawlins on Interstate 80. You all came with me, was it yesterday? Yeah, we did this yesterday. Hi, Michelle. Yes, we're doing well. I just got an argument with this thing on my phone. I can't say the name because it's kind of like, if you say Alexa and you've got one of those echo echoes, whatever. Oh, they are places to see, let me tell you. So, if you say something about Alexa or Google, those things will, hey, you know what? It's a little cleaner than it was. A little. So if I say the word Bixby, if I say that name, the thing just pops up, and I don't even want it. I don't use it. I have other voice apps that I use on my phone. But this thing, even when I'm just trying to, to hit an app that has nothing to do with that particular thing, it comes up. Wanda, just went past Rollins. Oh, so you're ahead of me. You're about an hour ahead of me. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, I was in Zoom early, up until about a half an hour or so ago. And Zoom was great. I got to see Sweet Tea, got to see Jen. I got to see, there were like 4 or 5 of us. That was great. You guys missed out on a great Zoom. That was fun. But then I got in a fight with Bixby on my phone. Well, I got a phone call. Oh, really? Well, that's I-70. I love Lyman, Colorado. Well, and I spent the night in Johnstown on I-25, at Johnstown Corners, Johnstown, whatever, at the Petro, and I didn't leave there till after 10 o'clock this morning because of the snowstorm. But now, I'm sorry, honey, I uploaded a video saying, hey, we're zooming, and I posted the link to places. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do it again tomorrow. Oh, we made it to Wagon Town. Come on, dude. Come on around. I'm not going that fast. Yeah, it's really good along here. Now, the area between Laramie and Cheyenne, that wasn't so good. That wasn't, not my favorite. Okay, now I gotta mess with this thing again. Get in a fight with it so that I can plug in. Yeah, that is a nice truck stop. It's pretty nice. I just scooted up. I ran out of, daylight yesterday after I picked up my dog food load in Denver. And made it up to Petro. And then, of course, I woke up to a little bit of a snowstorm. But things look good here. I do see a bank of clouds up ahead of me. But the roads are good where you're at. Hi, Vicki. We're doing good. We are doing good. We finally made it out of Colorado through the Cheyenne area, up over Happy Jack. That area wasn't very good. That did not make me happy. But I can see Elk Mountain up ahead to my left. That's that big mountain up there. You guys can see it. Top of it is covered in clouds. Shut that off so you guys can hear better. Okay. I think we're back. Really? This is a Purina load, so, you know, that's just one brand that's out there. Hello, Bailey. Yep. So anyway, that's Elk Mountain up there to the left. That's, you know, pretty much almost completely covered in clouds. And I'll probably have some, you know, more areas where to the live because this is not a good service area. Yeah. Dooley, he's there in the back. Let's turn you around. You can see the baby. That's the baby right there. That's my baby. Smile, pumpkin head. I am heading west. Wanda, which way are you heading? Did you say you were headed? Did I get the idea you're westbound? About an hour or so ahead of me? I've blinked since then, so I've forgotten already. Yeah, we had a really nice time in Zoom, and I got to see Sweet Tea. Oh, you're eastbound, so we'll wave at each other. I'm in the big white dirty, well, my trailer doesn't say anything on it. It's a KBHC trailer. It's just big white and dirty. My truck says MX Market Express. He is in a meeting again. Yes, he's busy. Whoa, okay. Busy man. Busy man. Yeah, we're westbound trying to get this load actually goes to Puyallup, Washington, but I should be dropping it in Portland. Of course, my DM, she's not very bright. Ugh. So we'll see what happens there. You guys can see it's really beautiful. So the road's been good coming from Utah, Wanda, because they look really good here. I did not like what I said between Laramie and Cheyenne. That did not make me happy going over Happy Jack. We will pass each other about 90 miles from Laramie. Okay, pass each other. We'll be waving. We be waving. What are you driving? So I know what to look for. That's cool. We're going to pass each other. Oh, those skies are so beautiful. The road is dry and oh, that just makes me happy. It just wasn't so great. The closer, you know, when you get past Laramie, it's not going to be fun. That's not fun. Maybe they've got it, you know, a little better. Maybe they've worked on it, but, you know, they got the variable speed limit down to 55. It's a little rough past Rock Springs. Okay. Hello, Margie. Okay. So, like, Point of Rocks area. What is that? That's cattle. That's not elk. Okay. A lot of cattle out here. So, yeah, I actually got to sit, you know, this morning for a couple hours and crochet in Zoom, and it was so good to see Sweet Tea. She came on for a few minutes. She had to say hello to good old Dooley. Hello, Tammy. You're looking at Elk Mountain? Well, it is directly to my left right now. We're going to see each other here pretty quick. I don't know who to look for, but my white Freightliner has a big MX up on the top part of the cab. And the trailer is pretty plain. It doesn't say Market Express on this trailer. Because this trailer actually belongs to like a KB holding company. I think they're kind of associated with Georgia Pacific. So I am at exit 260. You're RVing? Freaky geek, here we go. You're trucking is what you're doing. You're trucking through Wyoming, one of the most dangerous freeways in the country. Wyoming has its own little personal set of challenges, that's for sure. But I'm liking the looks of that road right now, and the wind hasn't. We're in between windstorms and timing I meant to have. Yep, you're trucking. You are trucking. Eastport, Medicine Bow River. This is the area I like to bypass when there's high winds, and I take. Oops, that fell down. I'm in a dirty white Volvo. My trailer is unfortunately an extra trailer. 230, so we're 30 miles away from each other. 15 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. We'll see each other. About 3 o'clock. I lost my cruise. My cruise isn't working because my radar is covered with dirt and junk. Dirty white Volvo. You know, those Volvos, I don't like living in them because, there's just not as much room as these. Casket. Hi, Tammy. The village streets. Yeah. Well, those Volvos, I didn't like the Volvo. I didn't like the Jake brake, especially being spoiled in these Cascadias. However, that Volvo had a lower center of gravity and a shorter wheelbase, so it was easy to back up, cornered like it was on rails. I mean, that thing drove really nice. I did not like that weak Jake brake, and I hear that that's not always the case with all Volvos. But mine, it was terrible. It was awful. And I said, do not put me in another one. And of course, these mega carriers, they're gonna, buy the cheapest package possible, when they're buying a lot of trucks. So Night Transportation didn't spend a lot of money on that truck. Hi, Verna. Doing those dishes. Good deal. Good deal. Ah. So you change trucks during the... Well, I have been in this truck since like August, I think. Well, I move into these trucks. So, there are things I like about the automatic and things I don't. I've gotten kind of, comfortable with my automatic. So, anyway, getting in different trucks. So when I was with a trucking company, all they have are these newer Cascadias. So that's all I knew. And then I went to work for Night Transportation, and the first thing they put me in was one of these 2019 cheap, janky, Volvos. Now, like I said, it was easier to back up because of the shorter wheelbase. It had a lower center of gravity, so it cornered really, really well. Okay, so, but I complained enough about it because I was used to, these Cascadias have monster Jake brakes on them. I mean, you could set that Jake brake at the top of Cabbage Hill and just get up and go make a sandwich, and this thing will hold that speed all the way down. Okay, not really. We don't get up and make a sandwich. That's a joke. Just so you know. Oh my goodness, Sandy, it's like moving, out of one apartment into another. It is horrible to move trucks. I hate it because, I spend so much time in these trucks that, that I live in it. It's like moving. So, yeah, moving trucks is terrible. So I moved out of that truck and into an International LT. It was also a 2019, and that was okay. I mean, it's an International. It's kind of a beast. There was plenty of room and storage inside, so it was easy to live in. Had a decent Jake brake. You know, it wasn't anything like that horrible one in the Volvo, but it wasn't as good as the one from the Cascadias that I had driven. Okay, so that was all with night transportation. Then I go to Market Express, and they have a lot of Volvos. They have Volvos, Internationals, and Freightliners. And I just said, do not put me in a Volvo. Okay, well, we have an International available, and they couldn't believe that I preferred the International over the Volvo. Hi, Lisa. Yep, that's what I preferred. So, yeah. So then that International, the AC went out in it like around August, and it was going to take so long to get the part. They had just, you know, this truck, you know, is a 2021 Cascadia, Freightliner Cascadia. For some reason, it was empty. They had just had it detailed on the inside. Volvo, like a Volks, like, you know, we nicknamed them Volkswagens. Like, there's a Volvo right there. It says Volvo across the front. Yeah, Volvo. Like the car. Yeah, so they, you know, I told them, yeah, I definitely would prefer the International LT, which is kind of a plain Jane, but it was a decent truck. I mean, it was a workhorse. It delivered loads, and it didn't kill me going down those steep grades because it had a fairly decent, you know, it had a Jake brake that I felt comfortable with. And then, you know, like I said, the AC went out, so they put me in this 2021 Freightliner. It had like, let's see, I got 179. I want to say it had like 120,000 miles on it. Mine has blue and red writing on the door. Okay, so I'm looking for a dirty white. You know what? We're all dirty. We're driving across Wyoming. We're filthy. And this thing just got a wash 3 days ago, and it's already filthy. Dirty, dirty trucks. Blue and red writing on the side. Well, I'm all white except for the big MX on the top of the cab. And Market Express on the side. There goes a dirty white Volvo with an extra trailer. No, we're not. We're just going to wave at each other as we go by. That's what truckers do, because we got a schedule to keep. I'm trying to drop a few pounds too. So if anybody's with me, like I was saying yesterday, I went to get my, you know, to renew my DOT medical card. I had to go get a physical the other day, and I'm 50 pounds heavier than I would like to be. 50 pounds lighter than right now is where I'm very, very happy. I'm not down to ideal weight, but I'm within 25 pounds at that point. So instead of killing myself, 239, where am I? I'm not there yet. Instead of killing myself, you know, and trying to diet real hard and all that to lose 50 pounds, my DOT physical I have to renew that in 2 years. Yeah, just better. Yeah. So I've given myself 2 years to lose 50. Okay, so I'm at mile marker 251. We got a ways to go yet. A few more minutes. Okay, so, you know, that came out to, I divided that by quarters. Yeah, I'm going to lose it gradually. I'm going to not, beat myself up when I screw up. As long as I'm not gaining and I'm slowly losing, I'm going to live with that. So 2 years, that's 4 quarters, right? So in the first quarter of this year, by March 31st, I want to be down around between 6.5 and 7 pounds. So I'm back on my low carb. Oh, I hate treadmills. I hate them. Hey, there you are. Okay, Jen, we had such a good time in Zoom. I really enjoyed talking to you. Yeah, around 2:45, I think you're right. I'm governed at 70 miles an hour, so you may be going faster than me. But I'm going to start looking for you around 250. Oh, look, there's a dirty white Volvo passing me. You know, you dirty white Volvos are kind of a dime a dozen out here. But so are dirty white Freightliners. Yeah, I'm going to start looking around the 250 mark and see what I can see. So anyway, if anybody wants to join me, I'm figuring, if I need to lose 50 pounds in 2 years, then I did the math, that's 8 quarters. So each quarter, it would be, I'm at 249. Okay. So I'm looking. I'm at 249. There's a white Freightliner, dirty white Freightliner. And another Freightliner. Oh, I think that's is that a Freightliner? Yep, that's an older Freightliner. Okay, I'm keeping an eye out, Wanda. I'm at the 249. 248 and a half. So, okay, Stephanie's with me. You know what, Sandy, maybe you could join us. 50 pounds in 2 years, that's 6.5 to 7 pounds per quarter. So by March 31st, I want to be down a minimum, 6.5 pounds. Hello, Tracy. Oh, is that you? I see. Oh no, that's FedEx. I saw a white Volvo. You're at 243. I'm at 248. We're 5 miles apart. Whoop whoop. I wish I was being paid a quarter for so many pounds lost. Okay, so this Sahu truck is going to be passing me along with an older Freightliner because I'm going so slow. Okay, 248, 240. I'm coming up on the 247. Okay, hello, Joyce. Boy, that sun always comes in my side window when I'm driving through Wyoming, one side or the other. It's always really glaring, especially in the wintertime. Okay, I'm at the 247. 247. Whoop, whoop. Who's this? Oh, that's Heartland Express. 244. Whoop. We're about 3 miles apart. See, you can do 75 or 80 if you're not governed. I'm governed at 70, and I'm doing 57 up the hill. Coming up the hill. Yeah, I have this thing, but I've taken it out of the window so I can wave at Wanda. That's a Freightliner. That's a Freightliner. That's a Volvo. That's GLM. Freightliner. Okay, we're getting there. We're probably about 1.5 miles apart. Oh, you guys are crooked. I'm going to turn you a little way so you can see the oncoming traffic. Maybe you can see her. Are you peeking the hill right there by the overhead sign? Let's see. Somebody's passing somebody up there. What is that? That does look like a Volvo. Oh, you're governed at 70 also. Is that you? Yes! Oh no, that's a, yes! That's you! Whoop, 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 whoop! Oh, yeah! That was Wanda waving out the window! That's exactly how we entertain ourselves on the road. Nice to see you, Wanda. She was waving away. I was flashing lights. Chicken lights and headlights. Whoop, whoop! That was fun. Sipped on by with another, yes, she did. That was fun. You know, whenever I'm talking to, you know, a fellow trucker on the phone and we see each other on the road, you know, going opposite directions, we're always waving and flashing lights. I mean, you'd think we'd never seen another trucker in our lives before, but it's very exciting. That was fun. There's a trooper behind me? Okay. Well, thank you. Of course, it's not like we can speed. We're governed at 70, so... Uh-oh, trooper. Boop, boop. Hello, Susan. I don't see him, but I'm sure he's back there. No doubt. Confray last night, and let me see. Parts of it thought was in the movie Smokey and the Bandit. I don't know that I've... Oh, you mean Convoy? I like that movie. That's an old one with the rubber duck. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I am westbound, and Wanda just went by me eastbound. That's so fun. That is so fun, huh, Dooley? It was like, whatever, Mama. What are you yelling about? Yep, rubber duck. Quack, quack. I love that movie. And I love that song, C.W. McCall. That was fun. Oh, we're getting some low clouds up here. I got the sun on the left, but you can see that big cloud bank, you know, that's coming in kind of in front of me and to the right. We'll just keep an eye on Rubber Duck 10-4 Combo. Yes, that's it. That is it. It's one of my favorite trucker songs. Eastbound and Down, of course, those are the favorites. But one of my very favorites is called I'm a Road Hammer. They look like they're that low, huh? Yeah, there's a song called I'm a Road Hammer. And it's pretty good. It's kind of a southern rock, southern, you know, country kind of style. I really like them. And then there's one called Chicken Lights and Chrome. That's pretty good. There's one by Tony Justice about a gal, you know, red lipstick on the edge of her Starbucks cup, finger out the window barefoot on the gas. That's a pretty good song. I like Tony Justice. He's a trucker and a singer. He does Brothers of the Highway. That's pretty good. It's one of my favorites. Dooley is doing very good. You want to see? Here he is. There he is right there. Hi, baby. Hello, pretty, pretty puppy. He's a pretty, pretty puppy right back there. So you guys can see, I was telling Jan earlier, I am losing my hair. Like yep, that's the Road Hammer song. I like that song. I am losing my hair by huge handfuls. Without going into detail, about 4 or 5 months ago, I went through a physical trauma, and apparently that caused it caused like a shock to my hair follicles. And now the result of that is that when I brush my hair or wash my hair, huge handfuls come out. So I've always had baby fine hair. So the difference is, you know, there's fine hair, which means the hair shaft itself is very small. thin hair means the amount of hair that you have. So I've never had thin hair, but now I do, because not only is it baby fine, but it's all coming out. So we don't know how long that's going to last. So I might end up, yes, I'm taking tons of vitamins. And I'm going to be ordering some collagen and biotin. Plus, obviously I'm getting a lot of protein in my diet. So, I may lose a lot more hair in the next couple months. So I might end up with a lot of caps on my head. We'll see how it goes. It could get really bad, before it gets worse, or maybe, it won't be as noticeable as it could be. But yeah. Well, this is like, I've always, when I've brushed my hair or ran my fingers through my hair, I always got a lot of hair out. But that's been normal my whole life. Now, like, huge handfuls of hair. Yeah, clumps. Like, I should, I've even got some spots that look like I'm thinning, like you can see the scalp. Hello, Sand Pal from Yuma. Yeah, I might do something like that. Yes, Sandy, I went through several things, physical and emotional kind of traumas, I think it was about 4 months ago. I'll have to look back. It's, I lose track of time, which is why I wasn't on the, I wasn't on the truck as much as I normally am, and why, my income really went down because I wasn't driving, and why I wasn't uploading videos for a while. But I'm all good now. Very good. And Dooley's always been good. He's always my constant. And yeah, so my hair has decided that it doesn't want to hang around no more. Yeah, I don't ever spike my drinks anymore. I don't like feeling that, out of control. I don't like feeling, fuzzy-headed anymore. I used to love it, but I don't so much anymore. So I quit drinking years ago. So yeah, this morning, yeah, it's very cold. It could be worse. It's 27 degrees. 27 degrees out right now, and the pavement is dry. Yes, ma'am. As long as the pavement is clear, I'm happy. It's just, oh. In fact, of all these trips I'm making back and forth across Wyoming, whenever the pavement is like this, I am so grateful. Hello, Cindy. Yep. So here's Walcott. If I was taking Highway 30 around, this is where I would have come out, right here by this Walcott, which is nothing but a little gas station with a big parking lot. And the old Lincoln Highway going around. It's so historic, and I love going that way. But it takes longer, and I think there's, according to the app, there's some ice over there. And it looked like the roads were clear going this way, so I'm glad I made this decision to go this way. Yeah, it looks like they got the flashing sign going on over there. They've got some ice on that side road. So yeah, anyway, we were crocheting this morning, and in Zoom, and that was a lot of fun. I might, wherever I get stopped tonight, I'm thinking, oh really? I haven't seen any, Wanda. They must all be behind me. Are they all coming after me for driving too slow? That's a thing. No, you don't have to join anything to do Atkins. Here's what I recommend. Go on, Amazon and buy a copy of the yellow cover. That particular publication date is a decent one. You don't want the ones that come any later than that. You don't have to join anything. I would read the book. Now, if you could get the original, the 1972 publication date, that would be the optimal one, because as time went on, he got a little bit politically correct, and he even said in that publication date that I've been told that I need to tone it down a little or something like that. But then after he fell, slipped on the ice, hit his head, and died when he was 80-some years old, then the others took over, and they are so politically correct. In front and behind, mainly on the east side. Huh. Okay. I gotcha. So anyway, since then, they have really, how do I want to say it? They sugar-coated it in a way. Pardon the almost pun. So I would get the one, either with the yellow or, cover, or any publication date before that. Those are the best, and you get the best, information out of those. Basically, you watch, your carbohydrates, and you keep them under 20 grams a day, and the 20 that you get a day will be, yes, Dr. Atkins Diet Revolution. So the 20 grams of carbohydrates you eat a day should come from lettuce. Oh yeah, well, we just went through one in Colorado this morning. Should be lettuce, broccoli, cauliflower. You definitely stay away from any starch, so potatoes and carrots, and you stay away from flour, no pasta. So the very best meal would be a steak, big fat ribeye steak, and a little salad that had some ranch dressing on it with no carrots. Oh yeah. So, well, Joyce, I've been doing this for so many years, dieting, and this is the only one that is really been that successful for me, because I like eating that way. Not everybody likes eating high fat, low carb. Not everybody likes that, and I get that. Everybody's different, but sugar is such a problem. Sugar and flour and starch. And, the whole food pyramid in this country was built on, flour and sugar are some of our greatest exports. So, yeah, they wanted us to, it is excellent for diabetics. It is actually the best way for diabetics to eat. Oh, well, we've got to keep, our muscles toned and not let them, get soft. But it's been, proven over and over again that exercise does not cause you to lose weight. It makes you tone. And it helps with, skin. We get our sagging skin. I get lots of sagging skin. Oh, look, there's a trooper. She's right. He's on my side, though. Slow down here. I don't know what he's, anyway, yeah, it helps with, high fat helps with, the elasticity of our skin. Because, my belly would hang down to my knees if... I'll work out once I get to the gym. I'm drinking 64 ounces. That's a good thing, too. But the right kind of nutrients is the huge thing. Well, and I see missing the pancakes because sugar and flour are highly addictive. They're chemically addictive. So it's hard to, oh my goodness, what is going on? I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, they're highly addictive in our bodies and our brains. So, you know, our brains are going to tell us we need that, we need that, we need that. And to me, keto is just an overcomplicated form of Atkins. It's just they've just complicated the whole issue. Bye, Freaky Geek. See ya. Yeah, mine's falling out in chunks because of trauma, body trauma. So, and, you know, mental trauma. Sorry, Dooley, that thing fell off the top bunk. I didn't fix that before we left today. Little man, little man. Yeah. But, you know, like I said, not everybody can handle, you know, a high-fat, low-carb diet. Where I was raised, you know, during a time before meat cutters trimmed all that fat off, and fat was part of the flavor. And, you know, you watch all these, you know, survivalist shows or whatever, you know, out of Alaska and Canada, they will say fat is energy, and they are seeking all the fat out of, you know, the meat that they harvest. Wow, yeah, see, that could be a huge body trauma. Wheat itself, if we just ate wheat, that would be fine. But ever since around the turn of the 20th century, that's when we got, you know, mass-produced, that's where we mass-produced refined wheat. Wheat is, you know, and it's got it's very high, it's a carbohydrate all in itself, the flour. So all of this mass, you know, we got these, you know, mills, and instead of wheat being ground by hand at home to make a loaf of bread, you know, you didn't have that all the time, right? So then what happened is around, you know, the year 1900, we got these big, you know, mills. And exactly, because it's addicting, Sandy. That's right. You know, it's like a drug addict licking a spoon of heroin, right? It's like, game over. Right. So anyway, so here's now flour, enriched flour is now available in, you know, bags at the store. So, and it's called the 20-year rule, where something is introduced into our diet, you will see the effects of it in 20 years. So in 1920, we saw our first case of heart disease in this country. That really surprised me, that before 1920, heart disease was not a thing in this country, because there wasn't a lot of access to, you know, refined sugar, refined flour, you know, in larger quantities. Yeah, flour. You know, we can have flour and sugar in things that there should never be flour and sugar in. You know, in meat, you know, dishes that, you know, that we buy already made up at the store. They put flour and sugar in those. So when we get that much of it, I mean, before the 1900s, the early 1900s, like I said, those kinds of things came in small doses, in small amounts, and it wasn't every day. So we didn't have a bunch of diabetes, obesity, and heart disease before then. I mean, there were some, but not like we saw that started to come around the 1920s and has snowballed ever since. So it got, you know, pretty predominant there for a while during the 1900s, the 20th century, and then it was the 50s or the 60s when that false when that research study got published, that later the scientists recanted on because it was a flawed study, okay, that said that fat causes, you know, all these health problems. But by that time it was too late. A whole industry had been created, and that industry involved replacing the fat in products with sugar and flour. So, you know, which was great for our government because those are some of our biggest exports. So that whole thing really snowballed for the next, you know, couple of decades, and it's been very hard to get the truth out there since then. You know, it's all, you know, Dr. Atkins wrote about all of this in his books. Here's Sinclair. Yay. I'm so happy we're rolling, because I was not rolling this morning. I mean, I enjoyed sitting in Zoom and crocheting, which I'd like to do again tonight when we get parked, but I always feel guilty. I always, you know, feel, oh, I'm sitting, I need to get this load rolling. Come on around, dude. Oh, she's talking to me again. So anyway, I went on, and that's kind of a tangent I tend to get on, and I apologize. Blah, 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 blah. You know, everybody also, you know, there are individual, you know, sensitivities and metabolisms and, you know, things that work for people. These are all generalities as far as nutrition goes. So there's Sinclair, the oil refinery. Oh, good, good. I wonder what publication date. What color was the cover? Was it yellow? Because that's pretty, that's like almost one of the later ones, but not quite into the ones where they really kind of changed. Seems like there was a red cover and a white cover, and I don't remember. Oh, I'm just happy, you know, and I read that book over and over and over again. That's a very good resource, and you'll learn a lot about how eating fat actually helps mobilize fat. Okay, yeah. Eating fat mobilizes fat. It doesn't turn into fat in your body. You can't turn into something that it already is. So like emulsifies like. Fat mobilizes fat. Pretty cool. So anyway, back to more fun stuff. You know, who all, Stephanie said she's with me, who all's with me on a 2-year, 50-pound weight loss? I know the idea of me being, you know, where I'm at for 2 years. I did better when I did high protein and low carbs. Yeah. Yes, we are talking about the Atkins book. I love that book. You're with me, Tammy? Oh, good. Darby, excellent. Yeah, 50 pounds in 2 years, that's 8 quarters, so 6.5 to 7 pounds per quarter. See, if that way, I'm not beating myself up when there's a cheat day. Like when we had our crochet get together last week, I ate cake, birthday cake. Because I ordered a cake from the store for my friend's birthday. I ate way too much of it. Oh, man, but it was good. I love that frosting. Blah, 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 blah. And then I had to get back on it the next day, get started, because I've got until March 31st to be 6.5 to 7 pounds down. Oh, that's excellent, Stephanie. It's not the quickest read, let me tell you, but I have to, and I don't like anything too technical or takes too long. I like books on tape, audio books, you know, especially when I'm driving and stuff. But that book, I pored over that book for years and years. I wish I still had a copy of the original 1970 1972 publication date. And there used to be a website called Low Carb Friends. Yeah, I always got my copies on Amazon. Sandy, did you order from Amazon? Because there's lots of copies on there. But yeah, the Low Carb Friends website was up for years, and it was a bulletin board, you know, forum style. Oh, I miss that. Hi, Spring! Okay, we're coming into Rollins. Whoop, whoop. We're doing good. Let's see how much coffee I got left. None. Okay. It's time for water anyway. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Okay. What day is today? Tuesday? Okay. Tuesday the 25th. Yes, they're at the thrift stores all the time. Yes, absolutely. That's a great place. What is there, a used books website? We're doing really good. And the supervisor, he's doing really good too. Aren't you, puppy? Puppy, puppy, puppy. Poking the puppy. Oh, yeah. So, and I'm starting to feel that weight. I mean, 50 pounds is a lot of weight. So, by March 31st, here's my goal. 6.5 to 7 pounds down. He is a good boy. He's so smart, so special. So many places I'd like to explore in Wyoming. 1981, that is a great publication date. That's a good one. It's not as good as the 1972, but it is a good one. You will get great information. That 72 was awesome. In fact, on that Low Carb Friends website, there was a thread that was dedicated to just Atkins 1972, the original, total original version, and you know, because later versions, they, like I said, they try to make it politically correct, you know. There you go. And, you know, little things just got changed and changed and changed, and now you look at the Atkins diet on the Atkins website, what a mess. Yeah, it affects my breathing. It affects, you know, okay, Tammy, like if I fall asleep on my back, I get sleep apnea. I dream about not being able to breathe because I can't breathe. I have to sleep on my side. And I didn't have that problem 50 pounds ago, you know, when I was 50 pounds lighter. So, yeah. And I'm starting to feel uncomfortable again. So, and I don't want to go back to that. I will not go back to that. That was terrible. Life was so hard being as heavy as I used to be. So we'll do it. I'll probably upload a video about that. You know, 6 to 7 pounds, whatever, per quarter. And 2 years from now, I should be 50 pounds down. Make me happy. I should be in ketosis. You know, I know I'm in ketosis right now. Because I started, I mean, literally, I started on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, I'm in ketosis now. I need to get some keto sticks. Just to be sure. I've got some of that in the yarn bus, but I don't have any on here. And I'm not going to be back on the yarn bus until February 13th, Sunday night. Oh, I've got to send in that time off request. Boy, you know, one saying that we say a lot in trucking is, I've been everywhere and I've seen nothing. And that's because, you know, we're doing a job, we're out here on the freeway, I could drive under the archway in Nebraska, but I can't go in and see the museum because I'm on a time schedule trying to get the load delivered. I can go buy all of these things. I see all these places I want to explore, but I can't stop and take the time because I'm working, doing a job. When I was fighting COVID, I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks because I didn't eat. And then I promptly gained it all back plus some. And I'm with you, Sandy. 200 pounds, I am unhappy. So, 6.5 to 7 pounds by March 31st. Hello, Diane. Here comes, oh wow, what is he hauling? What in the redneck? Okay. Well, they're coming from Iowa, so they're empty. Those are empty trailers. That pickup is pulling a small livestock trailer and a tall 2-horse trailer. Okie dokie. I guess I've never seen that before. I've seen people pull like their RV trailer, their camp trailer, and their boat behind that. I've seen that, but I've never seen this with a gooseneck trailer and a bumper pole trailer behind it. Okay, Spring, get those horses fed. They're starving. They're starving. Just ask them. Oh, awesome, Stephanie. That is awesome. Oh, everybody's buying that good book. A very good book. I love Dr. Atkins. Okay. So we made it to the west side of Rollins. There's another trooper. Oh my goodness, she's right. There's a lot of troopers out here. I've seen 2 or 3 of them just since Wanda said something. We are doing really good. If you want to see, he is supervising everything I do from back here. He's my supervisor. But I do think I'll do another Zoom tonight. This, early evening, late afternoon when I get parked. When it gets dark and I decide to park. I don't know how much farther I'm going to get. 3 more hours would be just right. So that's 180 miles. So we're gonna make it to, let's see, we're at 209. 180 miles. 200. That'll be about 20 miles in. So somewhere on the other side of Green River, the other side of Little America. Now you need to name this challenge. We do need to name this challenge. What are we going to call it? Hashtag 2-year weight loss something. Yes, we have it. My supervisor. So, Wanda, the Zoom, I have posted a link in my community tab. Also, under my video that I uploaded this morning, there's a link. Yes, Joyce, that's great. So there's a link. I wonder if I can post it in here. You guys can save the link. I don't like chatting. Yeah. I'll have to post that link at some point again. I posted it a couple times under my community tab in YouTube, and I posted it under in the comments section. I'll do it again in the comments section of the little video I uploaded this morning. I also posted it in the MeWe group, and the Christmas in July Fairies group and the Promoting Fiber Arts group, which I need to get back on that, and the Treasure Valley, Oregon, Idaho Crocheters group. There's a link. Yeah, so what are we going to call it? Sandy, maybe you could come up with a name. I can't. I'll do a video for that. Hello. Hello, hello. Come on in. Hashtag Fat Be Gone 2-year. Okay, that sounds good. 2-year weight loss challenge. Yeah. Fat Be Gone 2-year weight loss challenge. 50 pounds, 2 years. 50 pounds in 2 years. Do you think that would work? Hashtag 50 pounds in 2 years. So 50 lbs in the number 2 years. What do you guys think? Trying to shorten it. The Be Gone Fat in 2 years challenge. 50 pounds in 2 years. Oh, that little key is from Tennessee. Go, baby, go. And here comes a bull hauler. Whee! What's he hauling? I don't know what he's hauling. Nothing. His trailer's open. He just hauling poop is all he's hauling. He needs the trailer washed out. Get all that poop out of there. Poop hauler. Handooly. Whatever, mama. Just making stuff up as you go. Sounds good to me. Okay. Since my kitties have decided to sleep and take a break, crochet time. Yeah. Okay. So Wanda said over around Rock Springs I might have some conditions to deal with. So I want to get around the 20-mile marker, but I don't think there. Maybe I'll go to I don't know, because Little America is at mile marker 68, and I want to get 40 some miles past that. We'll see. We'll have to see. It seems like the pullouts, there's pullouts just this side of Evanston that I think I'm going to spend the night at. Hi, Sarah. Let's see. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Hashtag 50 pounds in 2 years. Or should we go with Fat Be Gone 2-year weight loss challenge? I mean, it's just long enough that you can't forget it. What do you guys think? Whew, I need a little heat. Getting a little chilly willy. Oh yeah, look at those dark clouds up ahead. But then it lightens up on the other side of those. Yeah. And if you want, Sandy, go ahead and upload a video. Call it whatever you want. Because I wouldn't get a video up about it until a week from today, probably. Good. So I think Thursday, yeah, it'd probably be Tuesday next week. Do it, do it, do it, do it. That be gone too, gone in too. Hey, that's cute. 2-year to be fabulous. Ooh, we got some ideas going here. What do you think, Sandy? I'll let Sandy choose which one she thinks is best out of all your suggestions and our ideas. And she can, if you want, oh, it's okay. You can upload it. You can upload if you want to. I will upload one, but it'd be fun to get a bunch of us uploading videos about it, wouldn't it? But you choose whatever hashtag you want, and I'll go with it. That's great. I'm just so honored that you're joining. Yeah, 2 year to be fabulous. That's cute. Fat Bee gone into 2-year weight loss challenge. Cute. This will be fun. You guys are making it fun. Another thing that's making it fun for me is this group that recently started about a week, 2 weeks ago. 50 gone. 50 gone by 2024. Oh, that's a good one. I-84 was clear. Yeah, but I don't know that I can get that far tonight. I don't know that my stamina will let me get much further than Evanston. Because, yeah, otherwise I'd like to get to Ogden tonight. But diverticulosis. I've heard of that, but I don't know what kind of condition it is. Otherwise, I can't give any, I wouldn't call that advice, but opinions, personal opinion. I've heard of that, and I can't remember what it is. Let's see. Yeah, 50 gone by 2024. I like that. 50 gone by 2024. Sandy, you pick one. And, I get, not everybody would be comfortable talking about weight loss in a video. Or 50 gone by 24. That plays on the total months, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, so, see, there you go. Sandy's got it, Sandpel. My truck's talking to me again. Shush. Shush, Rhoda. Don't be talking at me. Don't you yak at me. I'll wash your mouth out with soap. Yeah, see? There you go. You got someone who knows all about it. Yeah. 50 gone by 24. I kind of like that. Oh, you took your 34 in Ogden? Okay. 30 grams of fiber a day, so I find it a little difficult to get 30 grams. Okay, so here's the thing. So that's net carbs. So if you eat something, fiber, I just make sure I don't have seeds or small nuts in my food. Okay, so let's say, I picked up a package and it says that there's 10 grams of carbohydrates in it. But 5 grams of that is fiber. You subtract the fiber, so your net carbs is 5. So you can eat 4 of those a day and get, 50 gone by 24. I like that. Yeah, so that's the thing. Net carbs is the total number of carbohydrates minus the number of grams of fiber. So you can get all kinds of fiber. Fiber doesn't affect your blood sugar. So you can get fiber in your diet without, eating too many carbs. You just have to do the math on everything that you eat. So you might want to have a more fibrous kind of lettuce in your salad, something that has a higher fiber count. Broccoli, cauliflower, what else? I tell you what's really good for us is avocado. That is like superfood. I don't know how much fiber is in it. I disagree with Doctor on fiber. I went low fiber, high protein too. But yeah. Okay, See, I think there's a lot of, I'm not going to say these doctors are stupid because they're not. These people are highly educated, highly intelligent. And I think there's been some bad science taught. Yeah, an avocado. Oh, you can eat a whole avocado. Yeah, just check the carb count of your smoothie because, when you're on the induction phase of the Atkins diet, you're not eating any fruit. It's fiber. It doesn't affect your carbs. Yeah, and it doesn't affect your blood sugar. That's why net carbs doesn't count the fiber in your total number of carbohydrates. That's why when you pick up an Atkins candy bar, it'll say like 3 net carbs, that it's net carbs instead of total carbs. I don't know if you do. I don't know. Okay, Dr. Barry on YouTube. Yeah. And I drink a couple, like at least one of the big bottles of smart water during the day while I'm driving. Sometimes I get into them. Sometimes I drink 2 of them. Oh, man. Huh. Yeah, if you guys want to, we can Zoom tonight for about an hour or so, and I'll crochet with you. Because my stamina isn't going to let me go past Evanston, that's for sure. I wear myself out. You think that I'd be able to drive further in the night since I started later this morning waiting out some of that snow. But I have been keto for 2 years. And IBS has done more for my gut than anything. Lots of fluids to flush out any small pieces for net carbs. I just keep it low to very low. Yeah, you know what? Hi, Maribel. Yes, and that's how a lot of people do it. And I tend to do that because I could easily go over my 20 grams a day just from being lazy, So I count all the carbs. But I've been leaning towards a carnivorous diet anyway, so that way I'm not messing up, and going over the 20. Now the 20 grams is just the induction phase, the first phase of the diet. Now some people do induction phase for the whole time they're dieting because, you've got so much energy and you're losing those sugar and flour cravings as you go. And there have been studies done of people who've done it for years at a time and did really well. But of course, everybody is different, and you may not like that level. Also, magnesium cannot stress. Yeah, I like magnesium. Now he talks in the book about finding your critical carb level, and that's the level of carbohydrates after you've done at least 2 weeks of the induction phase, where you slowly start very carefully adding in a few more carbs at a time, through vegetables and things like avocados. Might add a berry, like a raspberry or a blackberry or something in here and there, maybe a little bit of melon. Just very carefully start, and then you'll find that level of carbohydrates where you stop losing weight, and then you come down just a little bit, and that's your ongoing weight loss level. Okay, I have never done that because as soon as I go over 20 grams, I gain weight. My metabolism is horrible. So I just, ideally when I'm doing it right, I am under 20 grams a day, and those grams come from natural sources, not from the 1 gram of carbohydrate peanut butter cup that I like to buy at the truck stops. Yes, magnesium. We've used magnesium before to move things along. Yeah. And it's like a magnesium kind of a, it's kind of a sparkly water kind of drink that you can get, you know, in the pharmacy section. Wayne and I used that, you know, whenever there were times that things needed to move along. There, it's called, the brand is called Quest, and there are 2 peanut butter cups in that package, and it says, according to the label, 1 gram of carbohydrates per package. Okay, so Tammy, in my on my YouTube, you know, main page under the community tab, there's a link there, and that link is what will get you in. Also, you know, I posted it. Oh yeah, I love peanut butter cups. Oh my goodness. But you know, those kinds of artificial, you know, sweet things, they stall me out really bad. So I have to be careful. My coffee is, you know, I use heavy cream and a sweetener in it, no sugar. I use those sugar-free syrups, and I try not to do too much because that kind of stuff can stall me out too. Oh yeah, the chocolate turtles. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, those Atkins candy bars. Oh, but they can stall you out because, you know, those aren't natural sources, healthy sources of carbohydrates. So, you know, some people can. Somebody can have, you know, all that stuff. Hello, Nana Michelle. Yeah, so those things, you know, it just depends on, you know, I think my age, being over 50, really, you know, makes it harder. So I really have to be more. Yes, I drink bulletproof coffee every morning. And I have MCT and butter and heavy cream, but I add, you know, the sugar-free coffee syrup to it, which those are really strong, so you don't have to use a whole lot. But still, if I got, you know, too much of that in there, I would stall out. Oh, I love bulletproof coffee. Oh, yeah, baby. Hello, Lisa. Hello, girl. Yes, we are talking sugar-free chocolate here. We are talking about, like I mentioned, those peanut butter cups. It's supposed to be 1 gram of carbohydrate per package. Oh, yeah, baby. But I got to be careful of those once in a while. Check for the carbohydrate level. I don't believe so. Okay, Diane, we are going to Zoom tonight, and there'll be a link under the community tab. Lisa. My Canadian girls are here. All we need is Darla and Cindy the crocheter, eh? Okay. You know, if you can't do coffee, you know, there are ways to, you know, have whatever, you know, you can have. Oh, I got you guys turned over. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I do believe that would be a cheat. That would be considered a cheat food. And, you know, when we're only talking about, okay, a quarter is 3 months. January through the end of March, April 1st to the end of July, 1st of August to the end of October, to the end of, let's see, August, September, October. Anyway, it's 3 months. It's every 3 months. That is, those are the quarters. So in 3 months, have you tried pure cocoa butter in your coffee? Oh, I bet that's good. I bet that's good. Oh my goodness, I have not tried that. Don't give me something else that I gotta get hooked on. Yeah. I like sweet potatoes and yams, but I don't eat them because, you know, if it's got any kind of sweet flavoring to it, and yeah, game over, like Sandy says, game over. So yeah, 6.5 pounds every 3 months for 2 years. Okay, Sandy, what did you just... Hello, Mary. So, Sandy, have you decided on a hashtag? We're talking weight loss, Lisa. 50 pounds in 2 years. Because we want to make it, you know, something we can succeed at. So are we going to do a measure and weigh in each month? Now, you know, I don't think we have to be quite so structured. I think, you know, if you want to, you can do like a before picture. Of course it's just fat. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh my goodness. You know, I think if you want it, 50 gone by 2024. I like that. Hashtag 50 gone by 2024. Let's do that. I think that's great. 50 pounds in 2 years, which works out to be roughly 6.5 pounds every 3 months. Slower is better as it lets your skin catch up better. Yes. Yes, Lisa. 50 pounds in 2 years. So I broke that down into quarters, which is about roughly 6.5 pounds every 3 months. So by March 31st, I want to be down at least 6.5 pounds. That way, I'm not killing myself and stressing myself out every day. I have always been after, you know, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it hard. I'm going to do it fast, and it's you know, I'm going to be 50 pounds down by tomorrow, and then I'm disappointed. And I'm not going to do that this time. So right now my goal is 6.5 pounds by March 31st. So that's 3 months. Of course, Lisa doesn't need to lose anyway. She can't play. Sorry, Lisa. That's what you get for being in good shape, girl. Sorry. You people who are in good shape cannot play. But we certainly could use your encouragement. We are cheerleaders. You know, I haven't driven very much today, but I'm sure ready for this day to be over. I'm ready to sit and do a Zoom with you all. If Lisa lost 50 pounds, she would float away. Yeah, she wouldn't have enough strength to pick up a crochet hook. That's right. But she can cheer us on, can't she? We're counting on her to be one of our cheerleaders. 50 pounds by 2024. I like that. I have saggy skin and not a fan, but wait a minute. Let me see what I really look like. Okay. Yeah, I've been there. So let's see what that hashtag 50 gone by 2024. I like that. Okay, bye, Susan. Hopefully you can join our Zoom tonight when I get parked. There's a link under the community tab and under the video that I uploaded this morning. Oh, Wanda. Oh, you know, Wanda, if I didn't have Dooley in this truck, which means I have to stop the truck several times a day to give him his you-know-what, which I can't say out loud or he'll be right up here in my face, you know, and took the time to, you know, take our WALK. I would already be back up to the weight I was, I think. But Dooley helps me remember, at least when I'm walking him, that, hey, you know, I feel good, or even when I'm starting to feel pretty heavy and not as comfortable, which is where I'm at now. And I didn't like looking at those numbers on the scale when I got my DOT physical. So my next DOT physical, I'm going to be 50 pounds down. That makes me mostly a cheerleader. So I lost 44 pounds 4 years ago. So gained 7 over COVID, and so just want to get rid of that. I still want to be okay. Yes. Well, you know, if you want to get rid of that 7, Jocelyn, if you want to get rid of that 7, you know, you could join us. Or if you're comfortable, that's the thing. If you're comfortable, don't kill yourself about it. Just if somebody, you know, for some reason gets you thinking that you need to lose 7 pounds, give me a break. Give me a break. We don't need to, you know, feel that pressure. Oh yeah, my baby, he likes to sniff and explore everything, so I try to give him time. Oh, look at that, I'm almost a long summer, I think. Let's see. Where am I at? Next exit is Wamsutter. We're doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. So when I get stopped tonight, or you know, this evening, or in another 2.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever, I will. Yes, cleaning is great, and it's satisfying because when you're done, you got clean stuff. Oh. So what I'll do when I get pulled over is I will start. I have a blue healer box in this fetch is required, 45. You know, it used to be that way with Dewey too. But he is, I can stand up again. Alrighty, my eyes are back. You've got happy horses. Good. I'll stop. I'll get the Zoom started, and so that'll be about 6 o'clock Mountain Time-ish. I'll get it started, and then I'll take Dooley for his walk, so the Zoom room will be open, and people can come in. Look at that, we made it to Wamsutter. This morning when I woke up and looked outside, I thought, oh, I may not be able to drive anywhere today. But you know what, it cleared up, and I waited, you know, because that Petro truck stop, nobody was moving. Nobody was leaving this morning. So then I looked out again at 9 and 10 o'clock. People were starting to roll out. So I missed the big, you know, whenever there's a weather event, you know, and trucks haven't been rolling, there's always like this big mass exodus when everybody leaves at once. I like to wait for that to be over for a little bit. Get behind those guys. And then I feel more comfortable going down the road. Woo! We made it to Wamsutter. That's great. Is that where I woke up yesterday morning? Yes. This is where I spent the night yesterday morning. Then went on into Denver. Yeah. The days all run together. Okay. I gotta look again. What are we calling it? 50. 50 gone by 2024. Okay. 50 gone by 2024. Whoa, I gotta get over. Hello. Hello, dude. That surprised me. 50 gone by 2024. Oh, quit yapping at me, truck. Hello, Froggy Women. Hey, there's another Canadian girl. We got lots of Canada in the house. Yeah. So about 150 miles to go. 50 gone by 2024. I like that. I like that. Let's do it. I'm so encouraged to have all of you. Oh, we got another Canadian in here. Hello, hello. I guess it's not morning. We got lots of our Canadian girls in here today. Okay. My windshield's not looking very pretty right now. Let's get that cleaned off. I'm going to need to get some washer fluid. Hopefully they have some in Ogden. I am in hilly Tennessee and used by the flat roads. Yes, I know what you mean. Western Oregon is a lot like Tennessee in, you know, hills and winding roads. Some of my, you know, family members, when they moved out here, when they moved to Oregon from Kansas, oh yeah, they thought they were going to die every time they got on the road because it was so curvy and hilly and turny and twisty-turvy. And here we are out on the plains. Okay. This looks good so far. So we made it to Wamsutter. The next kind of checkpoint is called Point of Rocks. Hello, Sylvia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, we are going to Zoom tonight when I get parked. The link is in under my community tab and underneath the video that I uploaded this morning. Yeah. Southern California. So I really want to see Big Sky someday. So yeah, like, you know, we do have the Grapevine area and that Fraser Mountain, you know. Day today, started my day. 4 little ones all day. Oh wow. Hello, hello, fellow Idahoan. Hello, Idahoan. We love Idaho. Hello, puppy, puppy. Hello, puppy, puppy. Uh-oh, he's staring at me. He's looking at me. That means the next truck pull out we're going to take. Yep, puppy needs a walk. Puppy needs a walk. Yes, he does. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Get over. So we're talking about losing 50 pounds in 2 years. Are his legs crossed and his eyeballs flying? Well, he's not. No, because then he really starts telling me how it is, and I don't like to let him get to that point. But he just came forward so that he could tell me all about it, so he could look at me, and say, "Mama, next pull out, we're gonna take." Should be one before too long, or west of Wamsutter. There's one like right before we get to Point of Rocks, which is what, 40-ish miles. I like Point of Rocks. They got fairly decent food there. Nice little, you know, convenience store. They got showers. Okay, you guys, I am going to end the live so I can call her back. My friend is having some issues. In fact, fellow Idahoan, she lives out there by Marcy, and she's having some issues with her horse. Right, yes. So every 3 months, 6.5-ish pounds, 6.5 to 7 pounds every 3 months. So my first goal is March 31st. I want to be at least 6.5. Sandy! Oh my goodness, honey bunny! Honey bunny! We're just getting ready to sign off, but we're going to do a Zoom tonight if you can join us. There's a link under my community tab. Sandy, darling, darling. Oh, I love you. I was just thinking about you or talking about you earlier today. I don't remember what. Oh, we were talking about eggs. Amanda. Okay, so in about 2-ish hours, just, check in and I'll post in under my community tab when I'm in there. Okay? And the link is under my community tab, and the link is also in under the video that I uploaded this morning. So we'll do that, and we'll talk about, some of us are going to lose 50 pounds in 2 years. We're going to take 2 years to do it. Oh, my darling Sandy. So hopefully it's not too late for you, because that'll be like 6 o'clock-ish Mountain Time. Okay, but if you don't, I understand. It might be a little late. I can't remember. You're in... Okay, good. Good. All right, 2-ish or so hours we will Zoom, okay? I love you guys. See y'all later.